Welcome back! Let's now read the opinions of our viewers. Ha ha ha! For me, it's a double meaning. The Marcoses are usually red in color and Villar is orange. So I smell camaraderie between these people from Michi of Quezon City. They're talking about business with emphasis on the last word, business, from Nikki of Makati City. Thanks for your comments. When it comes to addressing the needs of the Filipino market in petroleum, one name strikes our minds. One genuine Filipino company that has competitive advantage in its unique perspective and understanding. It is the leading independent fuel company in terms of retail presence in over 155 stations nationwide. This man needs no introduction. He is an advocate of clean air and alternative source of energy. He graduated as cum laude in the University of British Columbia, Canada, with a degree in chemical engineering. He is also the past president of the Independent Philippine Petroleum Companies Association. As an active alumnus of St. Jude Catholic School, he is the past president of the Alumni Association. He is director for Mindanao, the Philippine Franchise Association, and he is a trustee of Learn Foundation Christ at Work. He is also the current vice president for activities of the Association of Filipino Franchisers Incorporated. He is a member of Philippine Retailers Association and the Philippine Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Friends and colleagues share an anecdote that the only understanding in which he did not take a leadership role was his wedding. His decision-making was limited to the identity of his wife, Jacqueline. Finally, before we run out of time, I don't need to introduce Glenn Yu. There's an interest. Mr. Glenn, magandang araw sa inyo. Kumusta kayo?
Mabuti.
Kailangan ko ba kayo pakilala kayo? Oo. How was the wedding?
Oh, it was memorable. We're actually celebrating our 10th year.
The memorable means, memorable kasi hindi kayo nag-take ng lead because your wife was leading?
You could say that, oo.
Kumusta naman po yung family life?
I wouldn't trade and I wouldn't change a thing. Family life is just great. I have
Family first before business?
Yeah. I have two daughters right now, two beautiful daughters. And,
kanino po nagmana?
Sa nanay nila,
Sa
syempre.
nanay nila, syempre.
Yeah.
Nanonood po si Mrs.
I certainly hope so. Yeah.
I certainly hope so. You're hoping so. Let's talk about your business. Later in the program, we're going to talk about facing the giant. But I would like to know, how did you really start it? I mean, you have your 3 giants, and it seems impossible to conquer this.
Well, as you know, in 1998, the oil industry was deregulated, di ba? So that was, we saw an opportunity for us to participate in the retail side of the business. And what's important, actually, after spotting that opportunity is that, as you mentioned, I'm a student of chemical engineering, and that's one of my passions. And I would like to think I'm a competent chemical engineer, and that's something that helped, lead me to my decision to participate in the downstream sector of the industry.
Oh, is it easy to come up with the decision that you would want to invest? I think this is a capital-intensive business.
Well, when you start with one, it's not really that much, no? So we started with one in 1998. We opened our first station in Tutuban.
Tutuban.
Oo. So, and then, of course,
Why Tutuban?
We were offered a space there in one of their parking areas, yung corner ng parking areas nila, no? So, maliit lang yung space, hindi naman ganong mahal yung upa. So, we decided, why not try and get our feet wet and try out the business to see if that's something that we can be successful in. And, after 12 years in the business, we have over 155 stations na nationwide.
Paano po yun? Ano yung pinaka-rekado na ginawa ninyo? I mean, ano yung hindi alam ng tao na ginawa ninyo?
Normally, people think that there's some secret in terms of how one can be successul in business. But part of the reality really is you really have to work hard, and you really have to know what you want.
I understand that you're also wearing the uniform that your people are wearing.
Yes, actually, that's the part of how we relieve our stress, no, is to go to the station.
So do you do your
To
nagagasing kayo?
pump gas, talk with the customers, no?
How often do you do that?
Well, depends on how stressful the week is. No? But,
Okay. I understand it's
yeah.
every day.
as much as I can. Yeah.
As much as you can.
Yeah.
You have faced a lot of challenges in the startup days. What would these challenges be?
Well, syempre, when you're starting out, people don't know who you are, and they want to find out more about you, so you have to introduce yourself. Part of the challenge and the most basic is really how you develop trust with the customer.
Right.
Trust is the foundation kasi in which you can do more business with the customer and serve the customer. No? So that was really the biggest barrier that we had to face, no, as a business.
Yeah, later on we were to flash the photos that we got from you. You have a very beautiful brand, Sea Oil. Where did it
Yes.
come from?
Well, not many people know that my mother's name is Josie. No, so actually yung nickname niya is Sea. No,
Ah,
so
okay.
Sea Oil. No, so it actually comes from really my mom's side.
Right.
But yung nga, of course, after we decided to do that, it's important for us naman to decide on what brand promise we should have.
Right. It's dynamically designed. I mean, are you hands-on boss in terms of branding and marketing? You really are into it.